Hearing the victims' names read aloud in court today brings back the raw emotion, the real sadness of February 20th, 2016. All 8 were doing the right thing. Tiana Carruthers was watching kids and going to take them to the park. Richard and Tyler Smith here were spending some time together, bonding as father and son, and those 4 women at the Cracker Barrel had taken 14-year-old Abby Koff to a show at Miller and out for dinner. They were all out living their lives and not bothering anyone, and then along came Jason Dalton and killed 6 of those 8 people. The one question that we've never gotten an answer to, may never, is why. And in court today, the families left not knowing why this happened still. Our Frankie Thompson talked with them after the court proceeding today to get their reaction to Jason Dalton's very stoic guilty pleas. Frankie.
Relief. That's the first word families of people killed in this shooting spree are using to describe today's guilty plea. They say this has been a long, agonizing journey since that deadly night in 2016. Loved ones say they can finally start putting some of that heartache to rest. Jason Dalton's attorney tells a packed courtroom why he's pleading guilty to his shooting rampage.
He does not want to put his family through that or the victims' families through the trial.
6 people across the Kalamazoo Metro were shot dead by Dalton February 20th, 2016. 2 of them were Mary Lou and Mary Jo Nye. Their son and nephew Bart Nye says the plea brings some closure.
We are going to be able to move forward and finally continue the healing process because the wounds won't be ripped open again.
By shooting Tiana Carruthers multiple times, was it your intent to kill her?
Yes.
Tiana Carruthers, one of 2 survivors, burst into tears when Dalton tells the court he had intent to kill her that deadly night. Judy Brown was another person gunned down. Her son Robert Reynolds says the wait for justice has been haunting.
Something that is always there that never goes away. It's always in the, when you think it goes away, it comes back.
I never got a chance to meet my mother-in-law. We married this past November. We had met a week before she died, and he took that chance away.
Nearly 3 years since the rampage, families say they can finally look to the future.
We will remember the ones that we've lost. We will tell their stories and teach the ones that didn't know what happened at the time, were too young, or have come since, of the greatness that was. Everybody that was there.
Loved ones of those killed say they've been trying to mentally prepare themselves for a possible trial. Many of them say they're relieved they don't have to see or hear some of the excruciating details of that deadly night.
Guilty.
Guilty. That was one word survivors and families of victims have now waited nearly 3 years to hear Jason Dalton pleading guilty to all counts against him for that random murderous rampage through Kalamazoo County in February of 2016. In less than 5 hours, on one night, Dalton killed Rich and Tyler Smith, Barbara Hawthorne, Mary L., and Mary Jo Nye, also Judy Brown, then critically wounded 14-year-old Abby Koff and Tiana Carruthers. News Channel 3's Mike Krafsick joins us now live at the courthouse with a closer look at a surprise move today, those guilty pleas, one day, Mike, before the trial was going to begin.
That's right, Andy. And Dalton's attorney was even caught off guard. He told us Dalton did it for personal reasons and so the families of the victims wouldn't have to go through a trial. But it is clear that the victims' families and even the county prosecutor feel that Dalton has yet to show any sign of remorse.
Mr. Dalton will be pleading guilty to all counts.
In a surprising move,
He is doing that against my advice.
Jason Dalton, showing little emotion, even smirking at times, pleaded guilty to all 16 felony charges in court this morning.
Doing this voluntarily of your own free will.
Yes, I've wanted this for quite a while.
With the families of the victims looking on in the packed courtroom, Dalton now admitting he murdered 6 people and tried to kill 2 others.
Was it your intent to kill her?
Yes.
Tiana Carruthers, one of the 2 survivors, burst into tears as Dalton told the court he intended to kill her the night of February 20th, 2016.
Something that is always there that never goes away. when you think it goes away, it comes back.
Dalton's sudden decision to plead guilty comes after his attorney said Friday an insanity defense was no longer an option.
It took me a little by surprise because throughout our discussions he was intent on going to trial, though I think he was influenced these last few days by his family.
After nearly 3 years, the painful wait for justice comes to an abrupt end.
The victims benefit from this. This is their best case outcome. It's our best case outcome.
For several grieving family members, Dalton's decision brings some relief tonight.
You know, I was kind of glad that we didn't have to go through the whole thing. You know, I thought I'd prepared myself for this in the last 3 years, but you know, it still was very emotional and very trying.
But at the same time,
Yeah, he doesn't get any credit.
now the only unanswered question, why did he do it?
The why question is one that haunts us. I don't know if he will ever say why.
Dalton is scheduled to be back here in court on February 5th for a sentencing hearing. He faces mandatory life in prison without the possibility of parole.
I'm Julie Williams. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, we've got a lot more for you, so just take a second and subscribe to our channel.